So, again, we try to provide tools for you folks so you can get the most out of your website without having to be an expert in creating websites, without having to know HTML, without having to, spend lots of time learning something. So we got lots of requests for folks saying, I run these client events, or I run these educational seminars. I have this marketing event that I'm going to put on where I'm going to, invite some prospects, and I really want to have a calendar on my website that lists these and allow people to register and whatnot. So, we do our best to listen to what you folks want and go ahead and add it to our products. So fairly recently, we've added an event calendar type of page. And you can see a screenshot here. It can be embedded into any of the types of sites we have, as long as they're on the .NET platform. So a template, a designer, or a custom site. And you can today go in the back office and add this type of page. So this screenshot shows how to do it. You're basically going to edit your sitemap, and you're going to add a new page and select the event calendar. It's pretty straightforward if you're looking at what to do on the screen. And as Andy said, we're trying to catch up with the help video, so we should have a video about how to do this posted fairly soon.
I wrote a blog about it, so you could find it on my blog, and there's actually a video showing how to do it. It takes about 3 minutes to create an event page and add some events.
Yeah, it's like I said, we made it so folks that are not technical can do it without any training or whatnot. It's pretty intuitive. So we actually provide 4 views for the website visitors. The default view is a list of all the events for the next 12 calendar months. There's events for today, for the week, for the month, and there's a calendar to jump around to different dates. So I'm going to show what that looks like really quickly on this our favorite website today. It's under the client section in events. And by the way, you can change. We have several color schemes for the event calendar. I happen to pick gray for this one, but there's there's red, blue, green, tan, etc. So as I said, this is the default view. Lists these events, and you can click on any of the events to get the details. So you get the date, time, location, etc. And there's more information you can add. I'll show the back office in a moment. And you can also enable registration, which is it's really great. Let's show the back office here for a minute. So again, I'm going to navigate my sitemap to the appropriate type of page. On the event calendar page, you can put some text above the calendar itself using the WYSIWYG editor. Now that everyone's an expert in it, you can say, please visit often to see new events. I'm going to save that, and you can also put text below the calendar. Client-only events are available to non-clients upon request. Now if I go back and refresh this event page, you can see the text above and below. And you can put images and video, anything you can do in the WYSIWYG editor, you can put in either of those spaces. You can also
you probably want to have some introductory text about the different types of events that you do over the year, and just some sort of friendly message over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Jim, we're running out of time. If you could do the rest in a couple of minutes, that would be great.
I sure can. So there's 2 more things I want to show in here, which is you can actually categorize your event. It'll show the category of the event here: webinars, client events, holidays, etc. It's pretty easy to manage that and manage categories, and it's really easy to edit or add an event. So I'm going to go ahead and add an event for this Friday. So I'm going to say picnic at the lake, and this is a client event. Join us at the lake for a picnic. Again, WYSIWYG editor, you can put in whatever you want. This is Lake Huron. The coordinator is me, and you got a calendar here to pick the date. It's going to be Saturday at 2 p.m. and it's going to last for 6 hours. And if you want to register, you can enable registration by picking one of the options here. It's email registration. It's also PayPal registration, which we're not going to really have time to get to today. But if you're familiar with PayPal, you can create a button for people to pay for an event there, and you can paste that code in here. I'm just going to use email registration. I'm going to go ahead and save that event. And you can actually edit the emails that go out. So there's a thank you email that goes out to your client when they register to confirm their registration. You also get an email with the details they fill in the registration form here. So here's my picnic at the lake, and you can see register for this event, and it asks for first name, last name, email address, phone number, people attending, notes, etc. And the last thing here is the email the advisor would get. This is I registered for the golf outing before and asked how many mulligans I get. And here's the email your client will get confirming their registration.
On the events module, Jim, do advisors need to sign up with a webcast provider if they're hosting a webcast? Yes, you would actually have to do that. And how do the confirm emails integrate with the webcast? Great question. You don't have to use the invitation system, our invitation system, to collect your invitations. You can, and but you could use the webcast system as well. So, you know, because systems like, say, GoToMeeting, GoToWebinar, they help you with the invitations, and they do that. But if you want, you can put the link to register for the webinar in your event calendar and display the link that GoToMeeting has for registration in your event calendar. When you have a form that the client fills in, do you have a way to put a security code in to protect it against web crawlers that populate forms? We have something better than that, actually. We have a client vault. We have a secure system where you can post that kind of information, sensitive information. It is fully encrypted. Not only are the passwords encrypted, everything you upload is encrypted, everything you download while you're uploading and downloading is encrypted, and most importantly, it's stored encrypted. So if, God forbid, our system ever were breached, the information inside is encrypted. Jim, were you going to say something?
Yeah, sorry, let me jump in here for a second. I think the question's probably, you know, the questioner is probably asking about what's known as a CAPTCHA, which is, you know, those little funny images with words or numbers sort of scrambled in them and ask you to type in the word or the number. We don't have that on the event calendar now, but we've recently added it to contact pages, and we will be adding it to the event calendar to prevent sort of form spam, as it's known.